Welcome, I'm Dave Warren, and if you are watching on YouTube, because this will be recorded, and you would like the sheet music, please leave a comment below or send me an email stating whether it's for a concert B flat or an E flat instrument, and I will send you that. Okay, we're going to start first of all with a bit of a clap. I've got a little leg timer here, which is going to make sure we only do it for a minute. And so I'm just going to put onto the screen a cowbell rhythm. Okay, let's get our feet going then. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So left, right, and then after 4, just clap the rhythm at the top and just listen to me first if you want. So after 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the second one. 1. 1. Now back to the top one. Now the second one. Ba, ba. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the top one. Oops. Bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the top one for the last time. And finish. Good, good, good. Right, that's certainly got us warmed up. Got me warmed up. Okay, we're now going to move on to just some low tones. So if you get hold of your instrument, and I'm just going to play the note concert G. Doesn't matter which octave it's in. I'm just going to play it a G, and I'm just going to play a regular pulse, and you can just blow long notes into your instrument, or as I say, do some twiddles, or just anything that warms up your instrument and your fingers. That's the important thing, and your lungs and your lips and your mouth muscles. Here we go. And there we go. If you're blowing something, I hope you remembered to take a breath. Right, let's move on now to the chromatic scale. This is where it's going to be a little bit more relevant. So we're going to do the chromatic scale from concert G. And this time, just like last week, and for those of you who weren't there, what we do is we play the note G. We go down a semitone to concert F sharp, then we come back to G, and then we move the phrase up a semitone. So you're climbing the chromatic scale, but inserting a little semitone below and returning to the note at the same time. So that's the pattern. So G, F sharp, G, then G sharp, G, G sharp, and A, G sharp, A, and so on. So here we go. I'm going to lower the tempo though. I nearly said lower the temperature. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. There we go. Okay, we've reached the top. Let's do that again. So all the way back down to the low G. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. There we go. And just to finish off, let's just play the chromatic scale once all the way without any ups and downs. Just go straight from low G up to the high G, concert G. So just straight up the scale at the same speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Good. Okay, let's move on now. So we've warmed up our instrument and our some of our various parts of our body. So let's move on to the actual sheet. So if you've got your sheet in front of you, that's great. Or you can put it on the screen in front of you. It shouldn't affect the Zoom session. So you can put that up if it makes it easier. And okay, what we're going to do first of all then, we're going to do the concert G major scale. Now for some instruments it's going to be beyond your range, either at the top or even at the bottom in one case for the B flat saxophones. So you might have to compromise. What you can do is just pick one of the 2 octaves. In the first 2 bars you've got the low octave and the high octave. So you could pick just one of them. Same applies to the ukuleles as well. If it's a bit difficult to play the one or the other, just play the same one both times. That just means repeating rather than continuing up the whole 2 octaves. Guitarists have got no excuse. They can do the whole 2 octaves as it's shown there, and pianos of course as well. So but when we're playing 2 octave scales, sometimes the limitation of the instrument comes into effect. So we're just going to play bar 1 first of all, and we're literally just going to play it as written. So as I say, if bar 2 is easier to play for you, play bar 2. Here we go. Just bar 1 just once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just notice a little triplet there on the last beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's move on to bar 2. So this is the next octave up. Again, you can just stay on that one as well if you like. So choose your octave. Here we go. We're doing bar 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to do all 2 bars, all 2 octaves, 2 bars, and just repeat the octave if you want to. So bars 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the final time, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the ascending major scale. Let's do the descending one now. So the rhythm is in reverse and so are the notes. So we're coming down from the high octave. Same principle applies, just choose the octave that suits you if you only want to do one of them. So we're just going to do bar 3 on the screen. And this starts with the triplet, so watch out for that. Don't miss that out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the third and final time, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on to the final bar of the top line after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll just do the last bar for the third time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, good, good. Okay, how about doing the whole of the top line? So we can do all 4 bars as one continuous piece. Yeah, all right, here we go. And just repeat octaves if necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole thing again. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good stuff. Right. Okay. Well, that's the basically the major scale that we're looking at today. Now, on the next line down, if you like to move down, we're looking at the major arpeggio. So in the concert case, it's G and A major for B flat instruments and E major for E flat instruments. So this is just really just the triad arpeggio, the root, third, fifth, and octave. And same principle applies. Just pick your particular bar if you the range of the instrument doesn't stretch. So okay, but we are just going to play from left to right, right across the screen. So just going to play this arpeggio through And as I say, if ukuleles, perhaps you might just want to do bars, for example, bar 2 and 3, and they go 2, 2, and 3, 3, rather than 1, 2, 3, 4. So all 4 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming down. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you haven't done arpeggios before like this, it's something to look at perhaps afterwards and work on. So here we go. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guitarists might notice that that's outlining a G major bar chord, the actual fingering movements there. Good. Okay, let's move on, and we're on to the major scale in descending increasing intervals. What does that mean? Right. Well, we start on the G, and then we go down to the next scale tone, which will be F sharp. And then we go back to G. Then the next note is down to the next scale tone after F sharp when descending, and that will be E, and so on. So the interval is getting bigger and bigger. So that's what I mean by increasing intervals. But it's descending in the sense that the low note is going down. We used to do it going up, but now we're going down. But the best thing to do is just to read and play, and you'll see the... So we're starting on a minor second to start with. Then down to a minor third, then a fourth, then a fifth, then a minor sixth, and then a flattened seventh, and then an octave. So, okay, we're just going to play across that line, so all 4 bars as written. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the final time, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and there we go. So there's just a couple of exercises there based around G major, concert G major. And for those of you who haven't done this before, that's the kind of idea with each of these warm-up sessions, is that we take a scale, a different scale every time, and we sort of do little exercises based around it, similar to the ones we've just done. Now, another common theme in the warm-ups is that we do rhythms based on a particular interval of the day, of the week. And this week it's the descending major second. I don't suppose the descending major second knows it, but it's the focus of our attention. And the descending major second then is just going down 1 semitone or 1 fret. So if in this case we're going from G down to F sharp in all our examples for concert instruments. And examples of recognizing, well, it's not a difficult one particularly to recognize because it's such a close interval. But if you want a song that starts with that interval to help you recognize it, then, well, I mentioned The Cellar by Starlight. Not everybody will know that song. But The Lady is a Tramp is one song which starts on that descending interval. And also, I'm not sure if I can play it, but the one that goes. Did it? Which note's next? No. That one. Yeah, I'm playing with my left hand, that's no good. That's Furley's and Beethoven, and that also starts on a descending minor. Have I written major second there? I have. Oh, another mistake. Right, that should say descending minor second at the top. Sorry about that. Descending minor second. A major second is 2 semitones or 2 frets. So that should say minor second. I think that's a copy and paste job from last time. Didn't change the words. Okay, we're going to play bar, it's written as bar 13, but it's the first bar of the penultimate line. So we're just going to play that little minor second rhythm there. Slurs mean that you just slur the note, the tie rather, means ukulele players and guitarists, that's where you hammer on and off. So if the note goes up, you hammer on. If the note goes down, you pull off. So let's play with the metronome bar 1. Just repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Needless to say, people blowing into an instrument, please do take a breath every now and again, probably at the end of the bar. And or if you want to see how long you can blow for, then by all means, but at least I've reminded you. Okay, moving on to the second bar. So a little bit more involved, this rhythm, so let's just play it once. And no slurs in this one, no legato, so just play it as written. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, hit the wrong note there. Let's do that again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time, then we'll loop it. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just loop that bar then. So this is the second bar. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Right, let's move on to the third bar. So we've got a little bit of legato there on the first 2 notes. So that's a pull-off for stringed instruments. And so, okay, we'll just play that once, just that bar 15 once. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. And now we'll loop that bar. So we're looping bar 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Da da dum, da dum. Yes, that's just reminded myself to sing along with these if you can, if you're playing something that allows you to sing along with these rhythms. Okay, on to the fourth bar. Looks very similar, but it's a half beat later, so it's been displaced by a quaver. But it's rhythmically the same. Mind you, I've put the tie on the last pair rather than the first pair. So let's just play that once. So bar 4 just played once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that threw me straight away. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's loop it. So we're looping bar 4. 2, 3, 4. Last time. Yes, same rhythmic and musical pattern as the previous one, just all displaced by one quaver, and it sounds so different. Right, we're moving on to the last line now, and we've got a rhythmic pattern here which is over 2 bars. So the first one is, so we're doing the first 2 bars, which I'm sure you'll recognise as the 3/2 son clave rhythm, but with notes applied to them. So we're doing the first 2 bars. Let's just do that once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it doesn't sound like the clave when you do it that way, but that was right. Here we go. After 4, let's loop it. And looping 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Okay, and on to our final rhythm, and okay, the last 2 bars now as one pair of so got triplet minims. Aren't they lovely things? So we're going to play, let's just play it once. So we're doing the last 2 bars of the sheet now. It's just played once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to loop that now. So just the final rhythm of the day, looping that last pair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Okay, that concludes that sheet. So if you'd like to put that away, and what we're going to do now is move on to the final part of the morning session, and we're going to do the chords strumming session. So if you're on a chordal instrument, guitars, ukuleles, pianos, don't think we've got any accordions, you'll do the chords in the top part where it says C. And the rest of you, you can either play arpeggios or chord tones, or you can improvise using the G major scale or the one relevant to your B flat or E flat instrument. So you can make up some little patterns as well. Or just, as I say, play chord tones, anything you like really. This is just the sort of the winding down bit. And I'm just going to strum that in a gentle sort of way. You'll get the rhythm as soon as I start. As I said before, this is based on the chords to Pachelbel's Canon in D, but it's in G. And one of the reasons for choosing it, it has just about all of the chords, all the basic triads in that key. So it gets a chance to play all of them, apart from the F sharp diminished. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E minor, B minor, C, G, A minor, D. Okay, and round we go. Here we go. Let's do that one more time, back to the top. Finish on the G or the first chord. And there we go. That's the end of the Friday morning warm-up. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. And particularly thanks to all the new people who popped in to see if it's for them. If you did enjoy it and want to come back next week, please do. I'll continue to send you all the information. And so we have had quite a big crowd today, 42, which is great. And right, well, I'll just say thank you very much. See you next week.
Thank you, Dave.
And if you want to unmute yourself and say goodbye, then...
Thanks, Dave.
Bye, everybody.